Okay. I'm doing this video to help you understand a stem leaf plot. So this is what a stem leaf plot looks like. There's stems on the left and there's leaves on the right. And it's important to read, the numbers surrounding here. So they're saying this stem is in the hundred thousands place. And the leaf here is in the 10,000s place. So what that means is we'll see in a minute, but if I want to make this digit, this 6 in the 10,000s place, I would have to add 4 zeros to it. So you have to just have to add zeros to the end of your number after you put together you start putting together these stems and leaves together. Then you have to add the right amount of zeros so that the stem and leaf will be in the right place value. So here is the first step that you would do to translate this back into real numbers. These are house prices, by the way. So the way that you would find the first house price would be you take the stem, the first stem in the first row on the left, and you pair it with the first leaf on the right. So it's this yellow 0 with this green 6. You put those two together, I put them together above, and then you just add 4 zeros to that. That makes this 0, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0 number, which maybe doesn't look like a real number to us because it has a preceding 0, that yellow 0 really shouldn't be there, right? So we can just drop that off and it'll make the price 60,000. So that is the first price value. First price of the first home is 60,000. Then what you do to translate and find the second house price that's wrapped up in this stem leaf plot is you take the 0 stem again, and now you take the second digit in the leaf, you pair those up, you put them together, you put 0 and 6 together, and then followed by the 4 zeros again. So this actually comes up to the same number that we had last time. If we drop the preceding 0, it's just 60,000. So that means there's 2 houses out there that had the value of $60,000. This must have been a long time ago because price houses today are way higher than this. Okay, but the third house price listed in this stem leaf plot is coming from the stem of 0 again, matched with the third number in the leaf, which is a 7 here. So it's 0, 7, and then, like I said, because we need to force that leaf to be in the 10,000s place, we add the 4 zeros. So it ends up being 70,000 is the third house price. Then the fourth house price is again the same stem matched with the fourth digit in the leaf, which is a 7 again. So it's another 70,000. Now, if you keep doing that, you're going to get 0 and 7 again, and then followed by 4 zeros. So you get another 70,000. Then 0 and 8, and then you get followed by 4 zeros. So it's 80,000. A 0 and 9 and 3 nines. So there's 90,000 3 times. So here's the rest of the houses in this 0 stem. So after you finish all of the houses in the 0 stem, you just move down 1 row, and now all of these numbers start with a 1. So now you're going to do the first number will be 1, and since the first digit in the leaf is 0, it'll be 1 0 0 0 followed by 4 zeros. So that's your first number. The first stem will be 100,000. Oh, and I have it done here. The first, I have the stem 1 highlighted, and then the first 0 green highlighted, and that's where they're getting this number 100,000 from. Let me highlight that for you. So that's where this 1 is coming from, that 1 right there, and then this 0 is coming from this 0 right there, and then followed by 4 zeros. Okay, so then you just keep doing that. The next number would be 1 2 0 0 0 0. 1, 4, 0, 0, 0, and so on. So here's all the rest of the numbers in the first leaf. And then you would just move down to the 2 and then start listing all the numbers that have a stem of 2. And then when you're done, you'd list all the numbers that start with a 3. And so just keep going all the way down the list. Something I did want you to recognize is that, well, in this example, I haven't seen all stem leaf plots, but in this example, notice how, and in most stem leaf plots, it's like this. Notice how as you're moving down from like a 0 stem numbers to like stem numbers that have a 1, a stem of 1, the ones that have a stem of 1, they are larger than the numbers that have a stem of 0, because they had no 100,000s, they had just had 10,000s. So these all have a 100,000 plus whatever 10,000s they have. So these are all bigger numbers. And of course, the lower you go, then you go to these are numbers that have 200,000 and to some 10,000s, so, well, not all of them, but some of them have some 10,000s. And then you go to the 3, that's 300,000. So the larger the stem, the larger the number. And then also notice that they have the leaf numbers are organized from smallest to greatest as well. So if you list out the numbers just as I was going down this list, it's going from the smallest number to the biggest number as you go from left to right across the leaf. All right. Well, I hope you found this video very valuable. Have a great day. Bye.